Good afternoon, students. So now we're in week 7 of our class. So congratulations on making it this far. Only 5 more weeks left to this class. So in the week 7 forum, all you have to do is just choose a topic for your comparison contrast essay. And so basically when you write a comparison contrast essay, you're comparing two things, and two things only, either two people, two things, or two ideas. And so I put in a comparison contrast topic list in your announcements, so you can choose a topic from the announcements. So if you are going to write about a simple topic like hot weather versus cold weather, books versus movies, childhood versus adulthood, any of those easy topics, then what I'd like you to do is tell me which one you like better. Do you like hot weather better, or do you like cold weather better? Do you like childhood better, or do you like adulthood better? Avoid making straight comparisons of childhood versus adulthood, because everybody knows what adulthood and childhood is, and everybody knows what hot weather versus cold weather is. So therefore, just skip doing that and just tell me which one you like best, because the reader does not know you. The reader does not know your personality or your preferences. So therefore, when you write about which one you like better, you're informing the reader, which makes the essay interesting, of your choices, why you like it based on your life. So it's sort of similar to the narrative essay in that sense. However, if you're going to choose a more complicated topic like the flu versus COVID, then most people don't know the difference between the flu versus COVID. Then you can explain and do a straight comparison of the flu versus the differences and the similarities of the flu versus COVID. And this covers two kinds of thesis statements. You have the explanatory thesis statement, which is used for difficult subjects where you have to explain to the reader what it is, because the reader doesn't know the difference. But if it's something simple for which the reader already knows what is hot weather versus cold weather, dogs versus cats, which is like really easy, then you can tell the reader which one you prefer. And so in the week 7 forum, we're doing pre-writing. Therefore, you're going to choose a topic and then write an outline. And then for your week 7 assignment, you're going to fill out the pre-writing. In other words, you do similarly to what you wrote in the week 7 forum, which is a pre-writing activity, and then you just repeat it for the week 7 pre-write, but just with more detail. And also you can incorporate the suggestions that I made so that you can incorporate that in your week 7 pre-writing. Then in week 8, you're going to rewrite your comparison contrast essay, and you can go look up ChatGPT and add more to your essay, add more detail, add more description, that sort of thing. And make sure that you have 5 paragraphs. Now, if you use the block method, then you will have only 4 paragraphs. And if you're going to use the block method, then label on your paper that you're using the block method of comparison contrast essay. And so if you use the block method, basically what you have is you have your thesis statement. So if I say something like hot weather is better than cold weather because, then I would write a paragraph about hot weather, and then a paragraph about cold weather, and then 3 reasons and 3 reasons. And so the block method is a bit more complicated, and students don't know that as well as they know the alternate method. So I'll go over it in this video for a little while. So let's say, for example, I say that Los Angeles is a great place to live because of the beaches, the people, and the universities. Then you would write paragraph 2 would be about Los Angeles, beaches, people, universities. And then paragraph 3 would be about New York, beaches, people, and universities. So your thesis statement is Los Angeles is better to live than New York. So then, as I said, paragraph 2 would be Los Angeles, paragraph 3 would be New York, Paragraph 4 would be conclusion. And then each of the body paragraphs would contain the three things that you're comparing, such as the beaches, the people, and the universities. So that's the block method so I always tell students, if you have a lot to say, don't use the block method. If you have very little to say, then use the block method. So you have the alternate method is the other method. That's more like the 5-paragraph essay structure, where you would write that New York is a better place to live than Los Angeles because of the beaches, the people, and the universities. And then paragraph 2 would be about beaches, Los Angeles and New York. Paragraph 3 would be about people, Los Angeles and New York. And then paragraph 4 would be about the universities, Los Angeles and New York. And then you have your conclusion. So those are the two ways in which you can write your comparison contrast essay. So that's going to be, and then you're going to write a rough draft of your week. In the week 8 assignment, you can write a rough draft of your essay in which you include your thesis and 3 body paragraphs. So you can write your 5-paragraph rough draft for that. And so that's what you get to look forward to in week 7 and week 8. Then in week 9 and 10, we're going to do something else. And then we'll come back to the comparison contrast essay in week 11 and 12. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do for this video. And I want to congratulate everyone for successfully doing well on their midterms. That's not an easy test. And in the week, when we finish this class, you can tell me whether or not the study guides really helped you on your tests. So that way I know how to improve the study guides for the next generation of students. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at any time. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Professor H Writing channel.